بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم في درسنا اللغة العربية لغير ناطقين بها. Alhamdulillah, we are at a lesson الدرس الثاني عشرة in the 12th lesson. And the 12th lesson is مراجعة. مراجعة is review. مراجعة is review. So this will be a review of unit number 2. So it starts with التدريب الأول. So there are no new lesson, it's just exercise, okay? So التدريب الأول, the first exercise looks like it's the same exercise we've been seeing, where we have this word and then we need to find the same word from the list. So what's the word? Word is طبيب. طبيب is what? A doctor. Tabib is doctor. Okay, so you need to know this word. We had this word before. Tabibun, and then you find the tabibun here, and now you can make the link. So these will be, most of the words will be review from things that we learned so far. Rasful, remember Rasful. Rasful is what? It has two meanings. You can use it as bird, and it also means sparrow. Okay, Rasful is bird or sparrow. And where's the word? Here it is, Rasful. And then we have khadrawat. Remember, we had it quite a while ago. It means vegetables. Okay, vegetables. Khadrawat is vegetables. And then we have, okay, khadrawat is here. And then we have jawazat. Jawazat is what? Passports. Passport. And this is the plural. And then we have is behind. Behind. And we have at tadrib al-thani, the second exercise, niqab. Okay, remember the niqab is the face covering. Okay, dhura, dhura is corn. Remember corn. Okay, farig, farig is what? Empty. Here's the farig. Ghurab, ghurab is crow. Okay, so you match them. And there are more. So dik, what is dik? Dik is rooster. Okay, dik is rooster. Tuyur, tuyur is plural of طير, plural of طير, which is birds. Plural is birds. Okay, ضباط, ضباط is plural of what? ضابط, ضابط, which is what? Officers. Okay, and بقرة, بقرة is of course cow, right? And timsah, timsah is what? Crocodile. Okay, you should have memorized all of these words. And we have التدريب الثالث, the third exercise. Here we have sentence الفاكهة فوق المائدة. Okay, الفاكهة is fruit. الفاكهة, so we have alif lam, so it's going to be the fruit. فوق, we've seen that word many times, is on. It's on. And المائدة is table. Maida means, remember we talked about this, Maida means dinner table. Okay, we can translate as dinner table. Maida can also mean like any place where you eat. Okay, so you're, for example, you're eating on the floor. Obviously, you have to put something, some kind of tablecloth or something you put on the floor. And that place, the area where you eat, it's also would be called Maida. You know, they call it table spread, right? Now, so now how do you translate? The fruit, okay, the fruit is on the table. The fruit is on the table. Now, so and here's the word. I mean the sentence. The next one we have الشجرة في الحديقة. Okay, shajara is the tree. Okay, shajara is the tree. Fi is in, and al-hadiqa is the garden. Okay, simple thing. And of course, you know, you have to pay attention to all these rules that's going on here. Okay, so the tree is in the garden. Okay, the tree is in the garden. And here's the same sentence. The tree is in the garden. Now, and then we have التدريب الرابع. التدريب الرابع, the fourth exercise. Uh, yeah. Uh, what do they want here? I'm not quite sure. Okay, so let's see if we can at least get go through the words, the meaning. I really I'm not sure what's going on, what they want. So thum is what? Garlic. Thum is garlic. Okay. Thiyab is clothes, right? We know this one. Zal is tail. Thira is arm. Remember, so these are all the words coming from all the lessons that we have done. Okay, so this is very good exercise, so you can see if you have memorized them or not. Nuqud is money. Okay, yadkhulu, this is a verb, so it will be he enters, or he's entering, or he's entering. Okay, so we're saying he is because of ya. Okay, usra, it's not asra, it should be usra with dhamma. Usra is family. Usratun, family, right? Yaqra'u, yaqra'u is what? Again, this is present tense verb starting with ya, so it will be he something. He's something what? He is reading. He is reading. Okay, yaqra'u. Then we have, I think they mean safar. Safarun is travel. Okay, sikin is knife, right? Dhahr is back. Okay, and we have, oh, I don't know if we had this word before. Riba. Riba is same thing as the another word that we have, which is ghazal. Ghazal, okay? Gazal, which is sorry, gazal. Okay, so it's the same word. Okay, I'm not sure if we had this one before. Marid is sick. Someone is like ill person, like patient. Okay. Yadhaku is a verb. He is doing something. What he's doing? He is laughing. Yadhaku is he is laughing. Usfur, we just had it, is bird. And we have yaqta'u is to cut. He is cutting. Yaqta'u. Usfur is bird or sparrow. Okay, so since I didn't know what they're asking for, I gave you all the meanings of these words. جيد. Okay, التدريب الخامس, the fifth exercise, we have رجل, رجل, and رخصة. So I think what they're showing is here, I can actually see some kind of pattern here. So, okay, so we have the ra with fatha, ra with kasra, and ra with dhamma. Okay, remember what is rukhsa? Rukhsa was what? License. Remember rukhsatu qiyada, we had driver license. And fam is what? Fam is mouth. So we're seeing the fa with fatha, fa with kasra, feel is an elephant, and fa with dhamma. Okay, so fustan is a dress. Now we have a kaf with fatha, kabir is big. Kaf with kasra, kibrit. Remember kibrit, the matchsticks. And kumathra. You remember kumathra? Pears. Okay. Now, matchsticks, just in case. All of these words we have studied them. Okay, so if you're confused, you can go back to the previous lessons. Okay, so we have التدريب السادس. التدريب السادس is the sixth exercise, and here looks like we will be reviewing the body parts. Okay, We had the same pictures before. So let's see if we remember these body parts in Arabic language. So they give you eyes, ain, right? So the nose is anf, and the mouth is fam. Okay, mouth is anf, fam, right? And then this is of course heart. Heart is qalb, qalb with qaf, not kaf. And then we have ruzq. That wrist is ruzq, ruzq. I think I'm spelling it right. Ruzq. Okay, and then we have this is hand, yad, and then finger is isba, isba, isba. Okay, and then these are same fingers. So I think I don't remember. I think they want the plural of finger. Okay, so this is finger. I don't recall. Maybe they mean the plural, which is asabi', asabi', which is fingers. Okay, and this looks like arm, so it would be dhira', dhira', dhira'. Okay, chest is sadr, sadr. Sadr is chest, and the neck is rukba, rukba, and shar is your hair. Okay, and I don't remember if I get ras, rasun is what is the head. Okay, and this one is foot, which is qadam, qadam. Yes, right. This should be a review for you guys. Okay, so now they're reminding, because remember we have this rule: when you have a body parts in pair, we consider them as feminine. Okay, so here, and if it's not, then we consider as a masculine. For example, shar is just hair, so we can say hada shar, and nose you can say hada anf, hada anf. This is a nose, or hada fam. This is a mouth. But when we refer to body parts that's in pair, for example here ayn, we say hadihi. It's a very strange rule in Arabic language, right? Ayn, we have two eyes, so we say hadihi. What about hand? We say hadihi, hadihi yad. And what about arm? You also say hadihi, hadihi zira'. So why are we using hadihi? Because these are body parts in pair. If you have two of them, then we consider them as a feminine word. So we have to use the feminine ishara, هذه. And if we have just one, then we use the masculine. Okay, keep this rule in your mind. Now, next exercise is التدريب السابع, the seventh exercise. It says يأكل الرجل. So what is يأكل الرجل means? الرجل is the man. The man is eating. Okay, this is a present tense and it refers to masculine. Okay, so the man is eating. So who is eating? Man is eating. How do we know? Because we have this dhamma here. So that is indicating that this is the doer of the verb. So man is eating what? So this is your transitive verb. So we need to know what is he eating. Okay, so we have some choice here. Ad-dawa. Ad-dawa is one of them, which is, do you remember what dawa means? It's medicine. Okay, and at-tufah, tufah is the apple, and al-ma is the water. Number one, so this one cannot be the case because you don't eat water, you drink them, right? So now between these two, just like in English, we don't say I am eating a medicine. In Arabic, we also don't say it. There's another word, tanawala. I don't know, yatanawalu. I don't know if we had this word before in this book, So it's not going to be medicine. It's going to be at-tufah. So the man is eating at-tufah. Okay? He is eating the apple. So if we know our grammar, so what goes here? We have to put fatah because that's the object of the verb. He is eating the tufah. Now, so the next one we have yashrabu. Again, it's a present tense verb. Al-ibnu. So yashrabu al-ibnu, the son. Okay, the son. It could be son or boy, right? The son or the boy. Yashrabu is drinking. Hold on a second. Is drinking. Okay. Again, we have to find a appropriate word from this list. Okay, al-jibn is cheese. That's probably not gonna work. We don't drink cheese. Al-bazilla. Remember what al-bazilla was? Bazilla was peas, right? Peas, like green peas. And then we have al-laban. Al-laban can be milk, okay? And it can also be yogurt. Yogurt can also be yogurt. Okay, so obviously it's going to be, the answer will be al-laban. Al-laban. Okay, so again, it's going to be al-labana with fatha. Now, and next one we have yas'adu rajulu. Yas'adu, remember, to climb up, to climb. And the rajul is the man. So the man is climbing what? Ala is on, he's climbing on what? The first word is as-sullam. Sullam is what? Stairs or ladder. As-safar is travel, the travel. Al-jawaz is passports. Okay, so now once you know the meanings, the answer is very simple, right? It's going to be sullam. He is climbing, he cannot be climbing the passport. It's going to be he's climbing as-sullam. As-sulla. Now, here's the question, what happens, what do we get in the meme? Is it fatha, kasra, or dhamma? It's going to be kasra, right? Because why? Because of ala. Now, يقرأ الضابط. Okay, so ضابط is the officer. Okay, the officer is reading. يقرأ is reading. He's reading what? Let's find out. Al-milad is the birthday. Okay, that's probably not what it is. Al-jawaza is passport. Okay, might be. Okay, al-tabib. Al-tabibu is what? Is doctor. So obviously he is not reading the doctor, he is probably reading the passport. Okay, so the officer is reading the passport. Al-jawaz. And here we have a fatha because that is the object. Now, next tadrib, at-tadrib al-thamin. It's interesting, it's also a nice exercise. So they give you, looks like they give you 3 words. You have to arrange them to make a complete sentence. Okay, so qafas is the cage, and al-asad is the lion, and where fi is in. So obviously we want to say the lion is in the cage. Okay, so we start with al-asad, al-asadu, fi in al-qafs. Okay, so that's how you arrange this one. Yes, and the next one we have al-mawa'id. Al-mawa'id is, remember, it's appointments, or yes, you can just appointments. Okay, هذه is this, and lawha, it should be sukun here. Lawha, remember lawha has a lot of different meanings. It can be a board, you know, it can be pictures, it can be many things, but in the context it means a board. Okay, so let's see what we can do. This is a little bit tricky. So we have the appointments, and then we have board and this. So we can start with هذه. هذه, this. We want to say this is the appointment board, like, appointment screen that we see in the airport, right? So we can say هذه لوحة. Do we say لوحة? No, because it's going to be off. Okay, it will be board of the appointments. مواعيد. Okay, so it's going to be هذه لوحة مواعيد. Okay. Next one we have al-haris. Al-haris is the guard. Guard. Okay. Al-fil is the elephant. Okay. And amama is front of. So what we want to say here, we have the guard and elephant and the front of. So we can say the guard is front of the elephant. And interestingly here, we can say the other way because, in the book, they didn't put any harakat here. So we can interchange in order to make a different meanings. So that's pretty interesting because if they put something here, for example, if they put a dhamma here, well, we only have one option. We can only say al-harisu amama al-fili. Okay? But since they didn't put anything, we can even put al-filu, the elephant is front of the guard. So we can say al-filu amama al-haris. We can say al-filu amama al-harisi. But I think the intended meaning was al-harisu amama, okay, al-fil. And we put kasra here. See, that's why it's very important to understand what is the ending, because if you don't put ending, you can have ambiguity, right? You can change the meaning. If they put anything, even if they put a kasra here, then that's it. We cannot make any other sense, because if we have a kasra, we know this word has to come after amama, because that's the preposition, right? So since they didn't put anything at this point, we can make two different sentences, and both of them will kind of make sense. And the last one we have al-jawaz. What is al-jawaz? Remember, if in the context al-jawaz will mean passport. You don't have to say jawaz safar. Okay, the passport. Ad-dabitu. Okay, ad-dabitu is what? The officer. And yafhasu is a verb. Is to what? To check, examine. Now here, because they put the grammar at the end, we cannot make any other, well, here we cannot make any other sentence anyway, because the meaning will not make any sense. But here, because we have grammar, it's even easier to construct the sentence. Okay, there's two ways. Still, you can make this sentence in two ways, and I'll show you how these two ways. Both of these ways we learned in this book. Number one, you can start with the verb. You can say yafhasu. So yafhasu, then you say ad-dabitu. Ad-dabitu, what? Al-jawaza. Okay, so that means the officer is examining the passport. And you can also bring the noun first. Ad-dabitu yafhasu, yafhasu what? Al-jawaza. Both of these meanings are exactly the same. I mean, exactly right now, they're a little bit different, but those differences we'll not be studying right now. But in terms of translating in English, they will mean exactly the same thing. You will translate exactly the same way. You will say the officer is checking or examining the passport. Okay? So make sure you understand all of these things, because this is not to teach you in this muraja, in this lesson. There's nothing to teach, because it's just a review. So some of these things you find very difficult, you need a little bit review. You need to go back to the previous lessons, inshallah. Okay, so with that, I think we have completed unit number 2. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so unit number 2 is finished. So next time we'll go to al-wahdatu thalitha, the third unit. The third units, from the third units and going forward, it's a little bit different. Okay, I explained to you before. Now we'll be seeing a lot of sentence. Okay, so make sure you know your vocabularies and then all the rules, all the grammar rules that we have studied in order to be prepared for the next unit. Okay, inshallah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.